Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HOM, Heart of the Matter. I'm your host, Man Greg, and I'm always joined by the great man from the West.
The one and only.
Yes.
Omosh
TM. So, we have a post going viral, and I just want to bring this podcast to a start with this matter. And we had a team that we selected. I selected my team selected his team, and so far I can tell you without it was expected that my team will be doing great. However,
Hold on.
Wait
a minute. I'm the one leading. I have 33 points as we speak.
Continue.
How many points do you have? 24. I have 33.
Listen, is this including the games from yesterday night?
Yes, the king got
no. Listen,
triple double.
That is why I'm starting this.
Triple double.
This is why I'm starting this podcast like this.
Triple double.
No, Chief, don't be very excited. I have proof. I have evidence. As of yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, before the games began, my man, Mr. Team. Mr. Team.
Why are you excluding yesterday's game?
Mr. Team did something called a trade. He said, I want to trade the following. Mr. Team traded his captain LeBron for Anthony Davis.
No.
Mr. Team traded Devin Booker for Mitchell. Chief, what are you saying? Yesterday, I told him, instead of getting Mitchell, why don't you get Mr. Sabonis himself, who had a triple-double? He had a triple-double as well. He said, no, I want to deal with these people.
Oh my goodness.
As we look at Team's team right now, I will just tell you the facts of Team's team today. And this is how it looks. Team's team is being led by Anthony Davis. Steph Curry is still there. Jalen Brunson is still there. No, Chief, don't start. Nikola Jokic is there. But Devin Booker and LeBron have been
Don't
removed.
mislead people. Don't mislead people.
Chief,
I never traded for...
If you ever say you are trading, text me. Because I knew we will come to this.
I never... But let's end this trade. Let's close the transfer period.
I closed it. I've not traded, ladies and gentlemen, I have not traded nobody. Team said, and his words on phone, he said, no, let me explain to the people. We had, in fact, I have witnesses.
Bro,
you said,
you're annoying me.
Team said,
annoying me.
I think I made a mistake with the LeBron because right now,
You are annoying
what LeBron is doing, he is passing the torch. Therefore, I want to trade him for Anthony Davis. I said, okay, because the first two games, Anthony Davis shone. He shined. I gave him Anthony Davis. Then he said, Devin Booker, I wasted my chances. I want to put none other than who? Shai. Was it Shai or Mitchell? Shai on there. Chief, I told you, take even Sabonis, who had a triple-double yesterday. You did not want Sabonis. There's another option I also gave you. Hold up. I have receipts. I told you another team that played yesterday was that I wanted you to trade with. Am I seeing them here? The only person who made you proud yesterday maybe was Mr. Nikola Jokic. So I don't understand why are you not patient, Chief? Why don't you trust in your goat? Now, listen. I want you to say it clear on this podcast right now.
Oh my goodness.
I want you to say clear in this podcast right now.
Oh my goodness.
Who is your team? Ladies and gentlemen, my team has been always clean. I have not traded nobody. And my team is right here. Always. And it will remain that way for life. Giannis is leading. I have Anthony Edwards, I have Victor Wembanyama, I have Luka Doncic, who gave me a double-double. And I have Jason Tatum, who has been lethal since he came back because he's trying to tell Steve Kerr, I am not a bench player. My team is solid. And on the bench, I have a weak man, but he will come back. I'm not going to trade him like this man, Mr. Tyrese Halliburton. Tell these people your team. Tell them.
Undik, before I tell the world, because they know my fate is clean, my slate is clean, and everything. Before I tell the world what's, these whole rumors and aspersion that you're trying to cast upon me, just remind me, Undik. Not to include you as my witnesses in case I fall in trouble. Because at this rate,
because I'm very loyal and truthful,
I think I'll get locked up for life. Even I might be given 3 life sentences. You're not an incredible.
Because I'm saying the truth and not defending you.
Witness. My team will always be led by the one and only, the king himself.
Whom you traded?
Mr. LeBron James.
Don't trust this man.
Anthony Davis. Steph Curry. Nikola Jokic. Shai Gilbert-Alexander. And on the bench, we have Donovan Mitchell. Those are my players. If you hear anything that doesn't come from my mouth, treat it as rumors, treat it as null and void, hot air.
Why did I hear only 4 players? You said LeBron James?
Yes. Steph Curry. Anthony Davis. Nikola Jokic. Shai Gilbert-Alexander. And Donovan Mitchell.
So you traded D-Book for Anthony Davis. You want to tell me yesterday you called me and said, I'm trading D-Book for...
You're trying to deny me the triple-double from last night. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the greatest team in the NBA right now. Before
this man, started, I can assure you people.
It's my time. It's my time. Keep quiet. If your team has lost in the season, any game since the season started, you keep quiet. We're only talking of winners. This is the time for winners to talk. If you know your team lost, zip it. We're not engaging with losers. We want to engage with winners. Ladies and gentlemen, before this season started, we had all the hula baloo that the East is doing blah blah blah. The East what? The East that. The East this. The East that. And I told you, a house that already has a couch does not need a couch. The West, we don't need couches. We already have them. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, majority of the teams in the NBA have played 3 games. In the East, at the red corner, we have the Bucks, who lost to Chicago Bulls. Tell me anybody in Chicago Bulls that you know that is formidable enough to beat Giannis Antetokounmpo. They traded DeMar DeRozan to Kings. A team that, who is Kobe White? Beating Giannis Antetokounmpo. We were told about 76ers getting Yabusele. We were told about 76ers getting Paul George. What has 76ers done so far? What is there to prove? What is there to show? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Lakers. We are 3-0. We were told, oh, you drafted Bronny, you wasted your draft pick. Oh, you got an inexperienced coach. Oh, blah, 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 the king is old. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are 3-0. A wise lady once sang, waliokudharau siku moja watakusalimia kwa heshima. Welcome to the West. This is where entertaining basketball is. This is where the real champions are. The king. The king. Triple-double yesterday. The king. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Never count your chick before they hatch, bro.
Are you done?
Never count your chicks before
Are you
they
done?
hatch.
Are you done?
I'm done, boy.
This man is celebrating the king just because yesterday he had a triple-double. Congratulations to LeBron. But before that, what was LeBron doing? Apart from glowing because he's playing with the sun, he's who has since now been the right thing has been done. He's been taken to the G League so that he can up his game. We were long waiting for that, and I told you, Mr. Tim, in this podcast, Bronny it will be a little hard for him to get 25 points in this preseason, which is now a prophecy that has come to pass. Anyway, apart from LeBron scoring the triple-double yesterday, before that, his points were not matching up. It's only Anthony Davis who has been showing up. This man is now acting like since the season began, they've been dominating. They've been winning. Yes, they are 3-0.
We have been dominating.
No.
Do you know which teams we played? We played the second best team, the team that had the second best record in the NBA last season, and we beat them. Team Minnesota Timberwolves. Our second game was against the great Kevin Durant, Phoenix Suns. We beat them. In fact, we came from a 21 points deficit. Bro, tonight we were playing the Kings, Sacramento Kings. That is not your Chicago Bulls team, bro. And we went to watch them. We are not just beating teams. We are beating teams that have been tested, proved, and certified that they are good teams in the NBA. Bucks, which team have you beaten? Which formidable team opponent have you faced? You're facing Chicago Bulls and they're beating you left, right, and center. They have your number. They call you and beat you. Bro, what are you talking about at the Anthony Davis days? Bro, we play as a team. That's why we have Anthony Davis. We don't have any excuses that, oh, that was our bench team that you beat. We beat you in preseason, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, he who laughs last. He who laughs last. Let him laugh. Let him enjoy.
But
I will let you enjoy.
Wait to laugh. You will wait until heavens come.
I know.
You will never laugh.
Okay. We shall see. And he will come back here. Tim, I have a prophecy and it will come to pass. You will come back in this podcast in the next 2-3
years.
I'm telling you the fact of the matter. The heart of the matter here is in about 2 to 3 podcasts from this one, this same man will come and say, man, I don't know what is up with the Lakers, man. And I will put it on record. And I will be laughing.
Wanna catch me dead.
Okay.
Catch me dead.
So you're saying this season you're not going to complain about the Lakers at all?
Bro, we are fine in the West. I told you this and I will keep on repeating. We are fine in the West. Right now, our record with Boston Celtics, who are defending champions, are like this. Champions only. Champions and above. Raise your hand if your team has not lost. Why can't I see your hand, bro? Why can't I see you?
Okay. Tonight we'll be facing the Milwaukee Bucks will be facing the Brooklyn Nets, and then tomorrow we will be facing the Celtics. I shall not comment until after the game. I don't want to count my chicks as I have been warned. But ladies and gentlemen, if I can just say something, our game versus the Celtics is a must watch. That is all I can say. Anyway,
they are going to whitewash you.
I have said Celtics versus Bucks on Monday at 7. We will be a must watch. It will be a must. I wanted to go to watch that game live, bro. I didn't know NBA tickets were very expensive.
How much for the tickets?
Chief.
Cheers to the winners. How much for the tickets?
Chief.
We can sponsor you.
Chief.
Only if you're going to win. If
you sit on the bleacher, Chief, you know where the bleacher is? Up above. Especially a game like Bucks versus Celtics. Bro, it's no walk in the park. It is a figure I don't want to mention because my reach is not your reach. But I am promising you this season.
Right now you're talking with the teams that have not lost one.
It's okay.
The air we are breathing is not the same as yours.
This season, I am promising people from Heart of the Mat, I will physically attend at least 3 live games. Hot ones, big games. That is my goal.
We wish you all the best. I hope one of those games you go watch the Bucks play and they should win.
But the thing with you...
You're even choking me with failure. Moving on swiftly.
Moving on,
ladies and gentlemen.
As we're talking about this NBA, because I want us to put this NBA on the side, because the way you are coming, I don't want see whatever you're saying. Anyway, is Dillon Brooks just an attention seeker? You know, he sent me a video that I watched this morning, very disturbing video of our man, Mr. Dillon Brooks, trying to, I don't know,
twist.
Bro, that man would have broken Wembanyama's elbow.
Bro, I saw that hand. Bro.
What? Oh, like, I feel like Dillon Brooks is those people who are born without attention and they had to fight to seek attention. You know? They know they're not media worthy, but they must do something to be media worthy. Chief, talk to me. Bro, Wembanyama is not even a player. You know, if it was like Dillon Brooks against like Draymond Green in that tackle or fast, or even Anthony Edwards, you know, those people who are always talking and trash talk and stuff. We would have I would have come and said, you know what, maybe Dillon Brooks was worth having that argument with that guy. But bro, Wembanyama is not somebody who even engages in any innuendo with other players. He just plays the game. Why will this man come and try to... Bro, the arm was like this, and he held the arm by the wrist, trying to bring it to 360.
This guy forgot he was playing basketball and started applying sumo. You know sumo? Do you know sumo, bro?
I know sumo. Sumo wrestling.
Yes, sumo wrestling. The one that the wrestlers wear their humongous, bro. And then they wear samosa in between there.
Yeah.
And then the saddest thing is Wembanyama was on the ground, bro. And he was standing and he was pulling. I was like, bro, you can't do that.
I'm just glad the Wemby didn't let go of the ball, because this man, and I feel like there's somebody even I read one of the comments which I related to. Petition to send Dillon Brooks overseas, because this man is starting to become a disgrace to the NBA. We even saw him when he was not selected as an all-star, or was it in the Olympic team? Whenever the Olympic team was being interviewed, he was passing in front of them. I don't know if you saw that video.
I know, bro.
Why? He passed in front of Tatum. He passed in front of Anthony Edwards in the middle of an interview. Bro, you've been in the NBA. You know how much media is important when someone is being interviewed. Bro, even if you don't have brain, if you see someone talking to the camera, you'll stop and go around the camera, regardless of whether it is to mainstream media or just YouTube media. Or even if someone is just being recorded on phone, you won't want to pass in between when they're taking a photo. It is common knowledge. I hate when Dillon Brooks does stuff like this. No penalty, nothing.
I think these are the things that the league should not entertain, because
Thank you.
And you know, we are just glad that game ended without any injuries or anything. But if that was to go by, bro, if something would have happened during that scuffle, bro, we would be talking about something else right now. We would be saying Wemby is out until further notice.
Yeah, because bro, the elbow is what you play with. You know, at least the leg you can survive and play partially, but if your arm is not there, and I must say, Wemby is not built, you know, in a solid way. His arm is still feeble. He's only 20, bro. His bones are still masculining. He can't even drink alcohol yet in Texas.
Bro, I watched that video and I couldn't help, bro. I was like, damn. At this point, if the league can't intervene, then we should just put everything aside and let people try and see.
Like the NHL.
Yeah, like NHL, bro.
But bro, yeah. I must salute Chris Paul. I like that Chris Paul went to that team. Because Chris Paul is the one who came in and gave him a little nyongolo. So that he can move aside. He told him, move. I thank you, Chris Paul, for intervening. But that should not be entertained.
That should never be entertained, bro.
Bro.
It can go south real quick. That's what we are trying to say at the end of the day. At the end of the day, this is sports. People should play to enjoy, to entertain us. But at the same time, you're professionals. Mind and respect other people and your opponents as well. We love the intensity that is there. But at this, I think if that is to go by Ondiek, we should petition, we bring that NHL rule. Where we have specific players, their only job is to protect the main stars. So if they see you trying to, they come and give you 1-2, 1-2, and you sort it out, and you know the game continues.
I totally agree. But the only thing is they can't allow you to fight in the game because it will make, you know, NBA will lose its meaning, you know, because if we start, you know, actually NBA has gone up. Bro, if this was in the 97 during Jordan era, that guy would have been bleeding at the end of the game. And there would be no technical foul.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Talking of Dillon Brooks and relevance, there's something that I've been watching in NBA. It's interesting. It's just a short, interesting segment. I want to play with you, okay? I want to assume you are a coach. And you know how nowadays you only have, I think it's 2 reviews when you have to review a play before you lose it.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to, but the second one is on condition
that the challenge has gone through. Yes. So I just want to read you some names, okay? Let me go to 76ers first. And I'll read you some names. And then I want you to act as you are the coach. And this player has asked you to review the play. And I want you to tell me yes or no. Are you reviewing this play? What if Tyrese Maxey tells you review?
I'm reviewing.
You're reviewing?
I'm gonna review.
Okay.
Yes.
Joel Embiid.
I'll review.
Yabusele.
Well, the game can continue.
Let's go to Toronto Raptors. Barnes from Toronto Raptors.
Who?
What is his name? Scotty Barnes.
I'll review.
You'll review?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see this guy here. No, that one even I won't review. Let me see. Toronto Raptors doesn't have a lot of big people. Let me go to a team that we know people. So that, and remember you have 2 reviews, okay?
Yes.
I know some players you must review. Luka Doncic.
Go to Bucks. I'll review. Do you know? And after, I hope you give me a chance why I'm saying all these people review and not review.
Okay. Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
in the Dallas. You review Klay Thompson?
Review, yeah.
Bro, for me, I just let the game to continue. Let me see this guy. Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, I think I'll also review.
Okay, let me go to the Suns here. Obvious, I know Durant you'll review, so let me say someone who is let me say Mr. Beal.
I'll review.
You'll review Beal, okay?
Yes.
You're a very generous coach. Okay, let me go to this other guy here. You said Bucks?
Yes, let's go to Bucks.
Okay, so in the Bucks, let me say, obvious I know Giannis, so I'll give you Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis, let the game continue.
Brook Lopez.
Let the game continue, bro. Brook, it depends on what quarter.
Okay, I'm just talking about like, in the middle of the game. So if you review and it's wrong, at the end when the game is tight, you can't, you have nothing.
If it's in the middle of the game, let the game continue.
No, but Chief, remember, I agree, because if you review and it's overturned, at the end you might be in trouble. Let me see. Here we have DeMar DeRozan.
Review.
Okay, Anthony Edwards.
Review.
Shai Alexander.
Review.
Julius Randle.
Review.
Hey, bro, you're a very Sabonis.
Review.
Okay, let me go to a smaller player here, who is also very good. Derek White from the Celtics.
Derek White. Let the game continue. But Derek White, I'll give it. Depends on when is the game? Is it during the game or at the do or die?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Victor Wembanyama.
Review.
Bro, he's a rookie, bro. Maybe he might not have understood the rules 100%. Hey,
Victor Wembanyama. In Victor Wembanyama's case, I'm anticipating he went to block somebody. And Victor Wembanyama is a unicorn, bro. So chances are any attempts to block anyone, even the bigs of this league, it's going to be a clean block. So I'm going to review that.
Okay, I'll finish with Chet Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren. Review.
Now, to give me a quick, like a minute, just to explain why you will review some and you will not review.
The reason as to why I'm reviewing this is, be it, and all these players that I've said review, irrespective of whether it's in the beginning of the game or middle or the end. And some people have said it's subjective to when is at what point of the game am I asking for a review or not. If I've said review and I'm 100% said review, with the exception of Brook Lopez and Derek White, the other remaining stars that you've called, these are the main stars of this team. And if by any chance I'm certain that was not a foul, but it was called a foul, and if I fail to review, that means they are one foul closer to being ejected, and that changes the dynamic of this game. So if, for example, you questioned why I'm going to review Clay.
Yes.
If I'm going to review Clay because if Clay is fouled out, be it towards the end of the game or in the middle or whatever case, if Clay is fouled out, that means I'm less one shooter. So I'm putting a lot of pressure on Luka and I'm putting a lot of pressure on Kyrie. And that means I'm giving the offensive or defensive players an opportunity to know that we are limited to only two people. But if Clay is on the floor, if I review and that play is overturned and Clay comes back on the floor, then we have options to spread our play in the offense. So Clay can take that shot, Kyrie can take that shot, Luka can take that shot. Now, why subjective to Derek White and Brook Lopez? If the game is at the beginning or in the middle and there's no intensity in this game, they're making basket, we're making basket. Brook Lopez and Derek White are good defenders. I don't mind getting their hands dirty in the middle of the game. So I won't review it.
They're okay with a foul.
Yeah, they're okay with the foul. They are great defenders, and sometimes great defenders, they have to get their hands dirty. But I know I can always take them out at some point of the game so that they cool off and bring in Bobby Portis in case of Brook Lopez, or in case of Derek White, I can bring in somebody else.
Yes.
You feel me?
I feel you.
But if it is in the last end of the game, and I feel that Brook Lopez or Derek White, now this is a do or die, and I need their defensive acumen, then I'm going to review.
Hey.
And that summarizes why I had to review some people and not review some people.
Yeah, I see. Because most of the time I've been seeing players, I won't mention any names, but whenever they're fouled, I see them standing and doing this.
Sit down.
Bro, and I see the coach, he was looking at the game, and immediately that player stands. He goes back to the bench like he didn't see him calling.
He didn't see him. I saw it one time at the back when Bev was there.
Exactly. I wanted to mention. Because you chose Max. I don't know why you hate us so much, but I remember Bev.
It's not hatred.
Yeah, we can talk to him about him because he's in Israel. That actually happened to Bev. But tell me that story. He stood and started spinning his finger. But the coach was like, you know what? I was doing something back here. I don't know.
And so the language, even the body language from Yanis and them were like, what are you doing?
Bro,
are you serious?
Yeah, just let it go. And the funny thing, I don't think even the game was on clutch.
No, the game wasn't. They were like wasting our review. But anyway, yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. And that image is still vivid in my eyes.
Yeah, but bro, I'm not apart from Pat Bev must have been the real clear one. But bro, there are a lot of players I usually see do this, and I'm like, even if I'm the referee, I'll just say player one, because I don't even look if your coach is interested.
Yeah.
But chief,
that's crazy. Yes.
That being said, I have another topic here I want us to talk about, and we've never talked about this topic ever since we started the podcast. But today we will talk about something that you really love, and that is soccer. Yesterday we had El Clásico. El Clásico is when Barcelona, the greatest teams in Spain, Barcelona and Spain, and Real Madrid face each other. So, Chief, they faced each other yesterday, and it was a sweep, I would say. It was a sweep. That was a sweep, right? 4-0. That's a sweep. And my question to you, Chief, is El Clásico still classic anymore?
On paper, yeah.
Okay.
On paper, yeah, it's still El Clásico, and the reason as to why it's called El Clásico, it's because it's a derby. It's a derby. Any rival teams, especially teams that are from the same hometown, like when you come to the Premier League, we have the London derby, which is Arsenal versus Chelsea, Arsenal versus West Ham, Arsenal versus Tottenham, the teams that are in London. When you come to Manchester, you go to Manchester versus and it's
United versus City.
United versus City, and it's Manchester. So a derby, you go to Liverpool, Merseyside derby, Liverpool versus Everton. So El Clásico is Barcelona is one of the greatest teams in La Liga. and Madrid is one of the greatest teams in the La Liga. But these are two different cities. But because they come together and two great teams of La Liga playing, it's a derby. There's passion, there's rivalry, there's hatred, there's love, and there's that, animosity, there's that oomph, and there's that antagonistic feeling.
Yes.
So they gave it a name, El Clásico, because it brings the people, Spanish speakers from Heart of the Matter, please help us translate, but from our layman interpretation, it's the classicness that this match should be bringing.
That's exactly what it did. You just translated. El Clásico is something classic according to the translation, Chief. So you're okay.
Yes, thank you so much. So, but on paper it's an El Clásico, Diek. But if you're familiar with the history of Barcelona and Real Madrid, Diek, one thing is for certain: Barcelona have Real Madrid number. And they have it, and when they need them, they call them and they hoop them and send them back. And that is what happened yesterday. Once in a while, Madrid always, and I have a soft spot for Real Madrid for sure. But however bad Barcelona is, however bad Barcelona struggles, and however good Real Madrid thrives, when they meet during El Clásico, chances Barcelona always have the higher odds of winning that match. And that's this is how I summarized it. Different Madrid with Mbappe, Vinicius, Bellingham, because we've seen all the giants, they call them, there's a name they're given, all these great players who've played for Madrid. I forgot that name, it just escaped.
Yeah, it's like some towers there. I remember, I'll look for it. Yeah.
Yes.
Some towers, I'll look for it. Continue, my chief.
Yes. So my summary to that game was different Madrid, same Barcelona. Just working on Madrid as always. I don't know what you think, bro. Tell me, what do you think it's, give me your perspective.
I will start by addressing what happened yesterday, because I've been watching highlights of Real Madrid in a nutshell. And yesterday I watched the game, play by play, step by step. And I will say first and foremost, Real Madrid is a very powerful team. They coordinate, they play well, and everything works for them perfectly. However, Chief, there's a saying we grew up and we were taught. And you know it because if I start it, you can finish it. And it said, too many cooks
spoil the broth.
Too many cooks spoil the broth. Why? Undiek, I don't think, and this is very controversial, but I don't think Real Madrid needed Mbappe. They wanted him.
They wanted him. They don't. Yeah, you nailed it.
Are you seeing what I'm saying?
You wisdom detected.
I don't think
wisdom detected.
They needed him. Why, bro? You have Vinicius. On this side, you have what's this guy's name? You have Bellingham in the middle here.
Yes.
And then on this side,
Rodrigo.
You have Rodrigo. Yes. Bro, your front line is solid. But now, because you have the money and you can, excuse me.
Bless you, bless you.
Yeah, because you have the money and you can, you sign one of the best. Hey, I don't know.
Bless you, my brother.
You sign one of the best. You sign one of the best players in the football league, Mbappe. And now, what I saw yesterday is confusion. Bro, if you watch that game, Real Madrid had more scoring chances than Barcelona. But we have two issues here. Number one, Vinicius is built to score. And no matter, and I've seen this even in the highlights, no matter how open Mbappe will be, he will go for the goal, which he missed yesterday. Mbappe is the same. If I'm at least 18 feet from the goal, I'm not even looking to pass. I am built to score. So the only way maybe they would have worked this out is, hey, if this guy is starting today, you relax on the bench.
Start tomorrow.
Yeah, start tomorrow's game. But in a game like El Clásico, everyone wants to play. Bro, that is what I think is the big issue with the Real Madrid right now. Coordination. And I've seen a lot of times when Rodri is open, but Mbappe and Vinicius, they too want to do something together so that they can tell Real, we are synced, which they are not yet synced. I am talking like this because I've seen it work with the backs when Damian and Yanni started. There's that synchrony. Bro, sports need synchronization of the highest caliber. Another thing that really affects them is, which leg is Mbappe? Which leg?
Right.
Ondieg. Mbappe is left-footed. I asked you which leg.
Mbappe is right-footed on the
Mbappe is left-footed, chief.
Look at this guy, Bwana. Google us.
Okay, right-footed or left?
Let me ask you.
Let me ask. No, wait.
Is Mbappe? Just continue. Is
Okay.
Mbappe right-footed
Okay.
or left-footed?
Okay.
Somebody already Googled. Position forward. Mbappe preferred foot is his right.
Preferred, but which foot is he?
He's right-footed. That's
Okay. Okay. As it may, which wing is Mbappe most comfortable?
Left.
Thank you very much. Does that answer all my debate? You can't have two left
100%.
wingers at the offense. Bro, you know what Real Madrid did? And I will compare this to NFL. They traded Lamar Jackson to the Chiefs. Debate closed. If you do something like that, Chief, now how do you want to continue? Who will be QB? You get what I'm saying?
I think I get what you're saying. I think Ondiek, two things are at play here, and I'm glad that you brought this up. Low key, or unpopular opinion, Mbappe is struggling at Real Madrid.
Very much.
But we're not having that discussion because Manchester is struggling. And every media focus right now is Manchester drawing on the Europa League and Manchester not doing what? Number two, Real Madrid are winning their games. If Real Madrid start losing their games, then people will start talking about Mbappe struggling. But you are right. Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rodri, Rodri accepted and he moved to the right. But Mbappe and Vinicius, they're on the left. Now the question comes in. Last season when they traded for Bellingham, he was their best player. Vinicius showed up at last minute and did his thing as always.
Yes.
But for the longest, Vinicius has been the star of that team. Then Bellingham came. But somehow they found a coordination. Why? Because none of them was interfering with the other person's zone. Okay? Ondiek Vinicius Jr. is about to be crowned, to be awarded Ballon d'Or in a couple of days from now.
You think he will?
He's gonna win it.
Okay. We will see.
Unless the clan does that thing that they normally do, sleep outside
And give to
Luos in the building. You know what I'm talking about.
What happens? Who gets it if Vinicius is robbed?
They might give it to Rodri or Carvajal. personally, I think Carvajal deserves it because he won the Euros and he won Champions League.
Okay.
But they're you know, oh, he's a defender, he never scored. Vinicius scored 2 goals in the Champions League. Some people are bringing Bellingham in the equation. Personally, I would go for Carvajal and Rodri than Vinicius. But, you know, as it is, Vinicius has the highest possibility of winning it. Why am I saying this? If Vinicius win this thing, bro, okay? I think Real Madrid have to sit down and decide who is the biggest star in that team. Is it Mbappe? Is it Vinicius? But now, as before Vinicius is given Ballon d'Or, is Mbappe. But when he wins Ballon d'Or, you said something here that how will Jalen Brown or Drew Holiday or Derek White respect Tatum at the Celtics? While all of them were at the Olympics and he was being benched and they were playing. Do you feel me?
I feel you.
How will Vinicius Jr. feel like Mbappe is bigger star than me at Madrid, yet he has not won any Champions League with Real Madrid? I have won too. You know, I have won Ballon d'Or before him. How is he the bigger star than me? And you can't argue because he's done it all. You feel me?
I hear you.
So I think at this point, Real Madrid need to have that conversation. But all I can say, there's one thing he once told me about the Clippers when they traded for James Harden and they had Kawhi, Russ Westbrook, Paul George and all that kind of stuff. In as much as I told you that team was not going anywhere, but you said something, give them time. They are professionals. They will figure this thing out. And once they figure that thing out, like you say, they had the most chances. That tells you, if this team can get its thing, that thing that they normally say people get together.
Synchrony.
Yes. This team is scary indeed.
I believe you.
That team is going to be scary.
And I believe you, Chief. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to, like, when they get that synchrony, because man, it's been a long time coming, and man, I must congratulate. We should congratulate the youngest player to score in El Clásico. It happened yesterday.
Lamine Yamal.
Yes, Lamine Yamal became the youngest player to ever score in El Clásico, and for that we really wanna acknowledge him. And I feel like his future is really bright. He just needs a little tweak here and there. Man, we'll be looking at a different beast.
That kid is balling, and the only thing I don't like about him is that he plays for Barcelona. But be it as it may, bro, young king, I salute you, I respect you.
Where do you want him to play?
Bro, I hate Barcelona.
Oh, bro, you hating teams is nothing to do with whatever is going on. If he comes, do you want to pay him so he plays in Arizona League?
No, if he can go to a big team like Manchester United.
Bro, I must say this, and I think many of our followers see any prolific player who wants to end their career, they go to that team. And I don't know why, because people come to United and we are like, this is the best signing. I don't know what happened to the Red Devils.
The owners are the problem.
Yeah, and you know, even Ronaldo, when he came back, he said the bathroom still had the same crack he left back in
10 years ago. Ondik, we are suffering. We've seen it all.
And you are about to see another. That's why we are actually recording this podcast in the wee hours of the morning, because my chief here wants to watch Manchester United being beaten again today. My friend, all the best.